What's up, world? It's me, man, Spark Dawg, the Hood Dentist, and y'all gonna see an inside look at my life as an artist, going through my musical journey out here in Atlanta, being a kid from Killeen, Texas, along with my business endeavors as a hood dentist. Y'all gonna see a lot, man, from radio interviews, in the studio recording, maybe some shows, and behind the scenes and music videos as well. Right here on the Ace Network when you watch my episode. Spark a lot. On Squad Records.
Hood dentist. First one they call when teeth start falling out. Hood dentist. I'm the one the whole world talking about.
Man, I go by Spark Dawg, as far as my music is concerned. As far as my business endeavors, I go by The Hood Dentist. Originally born in Central America in a country called Panama, but I was raised in a small town, Killeen, Texas.
Move to Atlanta, broadcasting live straight from the block. I know some Mexicans pull up and blame me, then go for the line straight off a block. How about a necklace, cold as Alaska? Soon as I signed, my name on the dot. Used to ask questions that didn't have answers, like, am I gonna make it or not?
Growing up in Killeen, you saw a vast array of people. It's connected to what is the largest army base that America has. It's called Fort Hood, Texas. So we get people, stationed there from all over the globe. So it's just a melting pot, a lot of different cultures and stuff like that. Man, I've been making grills since I was a senior in high school, believe it or not. Back then, I was kind of running just like as Sparky. Sparky used to be my nickname growing up, like before rap and all that. People used to call me Little Sparky. So when I first started doing grills, I was always a fan of DJ Drumma and his mixtape series, like Gangsta Grills. So I used to call my business like Sparky's Gangsta Grills, you know what I mean? But as time evolved, and my business, it started to cater more towards older clientele who actually had missing teeth. And they were looking for alternatives, cheaper alternatives than going to spend, let's say, $20,000 on a set of implants, And they can just come to me and pay a couple $100. I'll make them a silver or a gold grill. It's probably gonna average them about anywhere from like $500 to $800, to cover up whatever their insecurities is. So once that started to take hold of my business, and I started just really focusing more on trying to help people who actually felt like they haven't smiled in years or had trouble chewing their food because of missing molars and stuff. That's when I really just kind of like developed into the hood dentist, and it got a ring to it. It just took off, man. It just sounds like it's something that's just supposed to go up, and it did.
Just know I will get back to you, but there might be a few people ahead of you, because since I'm viral, I get orders around the clock every day, 24/7 like this. These are all people waiting to hear back from me so I could take their order and make them a new grill. Alright, so I promise you, if you place the order, I will get back to you, man. Just give me a little time to get through these messages. I love each and every one of y'all. And yeah, man, it's The Hood Dentist, www.thehooddentist.com.
My uncle, he actually owns a whole jewelry shop in the Diamond District of New York. And so what I did was, even as a youngster, I was business savvy enough to take advantage of an opportunity that presented itself, where I got presented with an opportunity to actually buy in, so to speak, by purchasing a wholesale account from my uncle's shop, which basically means that I can order the jewelry at bottom line wholesale cost, and then add my own tax to it to create whatever I want the retail price to be, and and eat off those type of profits.
Yo, what's up? I'm with the Hood Dentist, y'all. I'm with the Hood Dentist. I stalked his ass on, I think it was TikTok. So I stalked his ass, and I happen to be in the city that he lives, so I'm gonna get a grill.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. The Hood Dentist, man. www.thehooddentist.com, man.
There you go.
Damn, Gina! Come on.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I remember one day just looking in my DMs on Instagram and seeing a blue check from the Tisha Campbell, man. The Tisha Campbell. Like, I remember being a kid, growing up, watching like classic movies like House Party. And to be honest, to be at that age and to see that movie, it's probably safe to say somebody like Tisha Campbell was probably like my first crush. You know what I mean? So it's like to see that, you know, and to see her in my DMs wanting to get a grill from me just kind of blew my mind. So I think it was really dope, you know, how humble she was, and the fact that, you know, that's a celebrity that I can brag to my mom about, like, you know, linking up with and doing her grill. So it was a must for me to put her on FaceTime with Mom Dukes. And, you know, it just worked out real playing, man. I can't wait for y'all to see what we did.
Nice to meet you. I'm glad you picked up. All right, lady. Yes, come on, ready?
Mom, crazy.
Did you get it?
Built like a stallion, so I fucked in the Mustang. Shawty got a BBL, hater stay a butt fake. Gotta use a condom, no DNA and nut stains. Fetish for fellatio, Shawty love to suck things. I drank a lot of water, so she love the way my nut tastes. Head game stupid, retarded, a nutcase.
I've been rapping since I was in school. I mean, everybody, I feel like if you black in America, you wrote at least one rap in high school, you know what I mean? So in my mind, if I wasn't gonna be an NBA player, once I realized that and I realized I wasn't going to the NFL, the next best thing for me was to be a rap star, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's working out pretty good for the kid right now.
Look, they be like, hey, why they call you Spark a lot, hey? Cause all my different color diamonds spark a lot, hey. Don't ask me what's the price, you know it costs a lot, hey. Don't do free shows if I pop out, it costs a guap, hey. Can't wait on back ends, want my money off the top, hey. My record spinning while I spin a nigga block, hey. I'm the shit, my nigga, shit is what I pop, hey. I'm from the bottom, but I'm sitting at the top, hey. Hey, I'm just glad I'm richer than my ops, hey.
Man, see, I'm from a state called Texas, and every year they have this huge music fest. It's called South by Southwest, and I happen to be performing on a stage that Drumma Boy was like hosting, and he just liked my performance enough to where he, you know, approached me after my show, and we traded contact info, and that was the beginning of our relationship right there.
And as he rises into the limelight, he is keeping Central Texas close to his heart. Maggie Lowe Miller catches up with Spark.
Now that I'm signed, I feel like I'm vindicated.
Spark, or Spark Dawg, is launching a powerhouse music career, but he hasn't forgotten where he comes from.
Killeen is my home.
And his city hasn't forgotten him.
What's happening? What's happening?
Born Michael Cunningham, Spark turned a passion into drive, making a name in the bustling music scene.
No, it still took months, maybe a year after that initial meeting to where we got to actually spend some one-on-one time together. I remember calling him when I came to Atlanta, because Atlanta has their own music fest every year called A3C. And I popped out here and I called his phone. I'm like, yo, it's Spark Dawg from Texas, you know. I'm out here in Atlanta, man, for A3C. What you got going on? You know, I just touched down in your city. And honestly, I didn't even really hit him up to work. I really hit him up just, you know, because that was an Atlanta contact I had in my phone. Like, let me call somebody in Atlanta. I heard Atlanta's the home of the strip clubs. I'm thinking like, let's go party. You know what I'm saying? So, and I called him. I was like, yo, what you got going? You wanna go to the strip club or something? And he's like, strip club? It's like, nah, man, I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? Shit. So if you wanna, you know, fuck with me, pull up on me in the studio. So some time went by, and he surprised me one day, man. I remember I was just chilling, and he hit me up, and he was like, yo, I got a surprise for you. Check your email. And I was like, okay. So I checked my email, and it's like 3 beats from him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, he just sent me some beats. I'm like, this is a Drumma Boy though. He made beats for Jeezy, Yo Gotti, you know, Dolph, everybody, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I know for sure he sell these beats for at least like 20 grand a pop, and he just gave them to me. So I was like, damn. And there was one beat in particular that really stood out, and I recorded a song to it called Killeen. And when I sent it to him, he liked it enough to where he was like, that's your song, I'm giving that to you. That's your single to do whatever you want to do with it. Like, go crazy, young nigga. You know what I mean? I mean, I was there a week later, you know what I mean? Filming a video with him in his studio.
I just be coolin', I just be ducked off, staying out the way. Ayy, I just be coolin', just writing my music. Them boppers be drooling, I step on the stage, they reciting my music. What I write be the truest, on the mic I influence. I can't lie, I stay zooted. Fucking right, yeah, I do this.
I'm gonna be honest, like some time went by from the video going up to us being in contact again. But unbeknownst to me, he was going through some real shit, you know? And I'm oblivious to it all, cause I'm in small town Texas, just being Spark Dawg, the hood dentist, you know? And I get a text message one day, and it was a pretty serious one. And he was like, yo, I know I've been out of touch for a while, and the reason being is my brother, who actually taught me how to make beats, was just murdered at my clothing store. And I've been mourning that, you know? And he was like, but, you know, I'm done mourning, I'm ready to get back to work, and I would love to sign you as an artist on Drum Squad. And that's how my record deal was offered to me. These cosigns in this music industry are very important because somebody like Drumma Boy with his history and track record, being in Atlanta, a city full of rappers, you know, he could have signed anybody out here, you know, but for him to reach out to me, a kid from Texas, for him to believe in me like that, it was super important. And it's like I get to kind of skip the line musically when it comes to people who can help me.
So we're here with Spark Dawg. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Cooling, man. Cooling. You know, in the studio right now. You know, working on my album. You know, so y'all caught me at the perfect time. Man. Y'all really get to see what's going on. You know, I can tell you anything, but seeing is believing. You know.
Okay.
Day one, man. We at excellent quality studios, man. Right here in Atlanta, Georgia. One of the hottest spots. You know what I mean? Everything going on, they got full kitchen and everything, upstairs, downstairs. Look, everybody working, man. My dog getting some content, you know what I mean? Shout out, by the way, you know, Trapped Out Apparel. You did, but yeah, we here, man. Rocking with my dog Drum. I got my boy 24 hours in the studio. We working, man. My album and a whole bunch of shit coming soon for Drum Squad Records, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Shout out East Behind the Cam. You did.
I do what I want, you do what you can. Smoking broccoli while I count my cash. Bitch, lot of hating, I don't understand. If you compliment me, don't come underhand. Made it to the top, exactly how I planned. We are not the same, I'm from another clan. Hottest in my town, I got lots of talent. Fans hear my sound and they feel astounded. Wait, I'm living pretty good, but the goal's to be great. Straight up out the hood, but I chose to escape. Mama told me keep the grass low for the snakes. I put on for my city, I got money coming in.
I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm so much of a perfectionist. I don't like going to the studio to create. Like, I'd rather have a beat and sit down with it at the crib, write my verse, recite it about 100 times. So by the time I go to the studio, you know, I don't have to worry about trying to come up with lyrics. And, you know, time is money. We in the studio, we paying, you know, $50, $75, $100 an hour. You ain't really got time to just be sitting there writing music. So I try to make sure by the time I go, you know, my whole song's already wrote out. I done already, you know, recited it a bunch of times, so I can just go in and read it off my phone and it just come out real smooth.
Yeah, you was at the show where I broke my fucking, twist my ankle at South by Southwest.
On stage?
Nigga, this show was so cracked, and this like South by maybe 2012 or something like that.
Yeah. I'm
on stage with Scrappy. I'm talking about this shit to capacity. They almost broke. They didn't break the stage. Yeah, we break this like. I'm talking, man, that shit. It's so crazy. I was so young and just like ready to just do everything that I'm leaving. I'm talking about I'm leaving Austin in the airport with a whole wheelchair, everything, and like niggas like, why is you smiling? I'm like, nigga, did you see the footage? Did you see the footage of the show? I'm on, y'all tripping.
Man, like Texas rap is big on car culture. It's at least when we was coming up listening to like Screwed Up Click and Swisher House, you know, all they rapped about was swanging and banging on candy paint, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So that's always been instilled in me. So I really a lot of times like to let the beat talk to me. And when I heard the beat, you know, it just kind of spoke to me, like it just kind of flowed, like ride, swerve it, ride, you know what I mean? And it just came together like that, man. I can't really explain it, man. It's a gift from God. When I put this shit together, you know, I thank him every day, for real, for real.
What's up, man? Y'all know we unscripted. Behind the scenes of my video shoot, it's Spark Dawg, featuring my dog Looney. This is Riding and Swerving, produced by none other than Drumma Boy. You know Drum Squad Records in the building, man. It's the hood dentist. Y'all holler at me.
Man, yo, there was a lot going on, man. Like, I wanted to rent like a huge moving truck. You know, I go to rent it, I put my deposit down. When I pull up to the spot to rent the truck don't work. So they done took my money, rented me a truck that won't start. So then they telling me that they got another location that I can go pick up another moving truck at after they already took my money. So now they want me to Uber to wherever their other location is to go get their truck. You know what I mean? And it was a hassle, but it worked out, man. Like, I'm a firm believer in always trying to look at the glass as half full and not half empty, you know? So maybe that first truck wasn't gonna look as cool as the truck I ended up getting on camera. You know what I mean? I'm gonna always just find some way to try to just make shit make sense. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. All right, so y'all get on one side. I'm finna climb this bit. Come on, real quick, man. Each behind the scenes, she gonna catch something. You know it.
Don't look down. Keep going up, bro. Bro, I don't know, bro.
Oh, this far.
Man, my leg. Oh, with your, yeah. You ain't going up there. My boy got that shit, man.
Whatever it takes for the shot. That. Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir, Ski.
Now, when you come down, you'd be better to get off
through the front.
Yeah,
Going off the top.
Yeah. Literally. When you get down, just go from that.
No, Buddy needs the ladder too.
Oh, it's flimsy. Oh, hell no. Hold that bitch. I was gonna just go on.
Nah, bro, it ain't flimsy, bro. Go on here,
Nah. That shit schizophrenic.
You just gotta goddamn hold that bitch.
I ain't going for that one.
No cap, that's all.
What the hell type shit y'all got going on, man? He ain't asked me was I afraid of heights or nothing, bro. He some bullshit.
Cash went crazy.
Yeah. You got the drum?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Like that big shot?
Don't swap. Ride, swerve, ride. Young niggas wildin', purging, slide, ride.
Y'all gonna tell you when.
Swerve, ride. Just
Alright, y'all ready?
Perfect.
Let's do it.
Time, ride. That boy Cash going crazy.
Yeah.
Don't swap.
Kid.
Young niggas wildin', purging, slide, ride.
You told him about the shoes.
Run that bitch. Hey.
Come on.
I ran the phone up here. I told you.
We about to open it up and do one in the back.
Yeah.
Y'all know how much fucking ice up here? He can slide his dirty ass ice around.
Hey, boy, you almost, boy.
Send me that.
Boy, you almost went off the edge.
Dead.
Man, don't get on no goddamn top of no shit, high as hell, with no ice on the top of that bitch. You heard me? Never. And don't listen to Spark. You heard me? Lesson number one.
Ride, swerve, ride. Just check the bride. Perfect time.
Ish. You feel me? H Network, shout out to them too. You know what I mean? But behind the scene, man, Spark Dawg, Riding and Swerving, featuring Looney, produced by Drumma Boy, this big Drum Squad Records shit. You know what I mean? We on the east side with it in the 8. You feel me? Which y'all know I'm from Killeen, Texas. Shit.
Daddy, what you need a whole lot. Head with a cider, that's sweet in vagina. Ride, swerve, swinging and bang. Head held high while my train
shit all loony. Literally, we unscripted on H Network on my dog Spark. You know, we riding and swerving. We on the east side right now shooting a video. Y'all know what's going on. It's coming soon. Unscripted. Literally.
Making M's, I could taste it. They be like Spark be painting perfect pictures like he traced it. Squad full of boss, nan nigga basic.
What's down, y'all? Money Move you, the one, not the two. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. Just got through goddamn racking up a great shoot with my boy Spark, you feel me? Be on the lookout for that. We finna drop that motherfucker, you feel me? Big movies. Big movies, not little ones. Straight up.
You can either sit on the internet all day and post up hoping to go viral, or you can get out here in these streets for real and touch the people and build them key relationships, you know, especially somebody like me not being from here. I gotta give motherfuckers a reason to fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, why would they want to fuck with an out-of-town dude if you're not even trying to fuck with the people? You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very important and instrumental for me to, you know, touch these artists and be visible in these streets and at these different events, so that we can, you know, build the necessary rapport to, you know, take this shit to the next level, man. You did? Oh yeah, man, Team Spark out in the building, man. That's big Spark Dawg, Drum Squad Records, man. Nisha, you know what's up, man. Shout out ATL Top 20, 3 the hard way, man. It's going up, man. We're gonna support the real. 2025, you dig?
Bouncing like you got a free day. With no kids, bouncing like it's your birthday. And it's bouncing like you're trying to get paid. And it's bouncing like you know your bills paid. And it's bouncing like you got a free day with no kids, baby.
Rollo, the red. Yeah, what's good?
For example, it's a totally different look of, like, let's say me and Drumma Boy being in the club and him walking me to the DJ booth, introducing me to the DJ as his artist. You know what I'm saying? My record is gonna get played right then and there, no matter where I'm at 9 times out of 10, as opposed to me just being a random artist trying to bug a DJ in the DJ booth to introduce myself and play my record. You know what I mean? It's a totally different experience. So it's very important. You know, these relationships are super important, man. The music industry is built off of relationships and politics. So yeah, I couldn't thank him enough for changing my life the way he did. And, you know, putting this chain on my neck, letting everybody know it's official. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so Drumma Boy, his biggest record he ever produced, that actually did 10 million copies, they call that going diamond now, is for a record he did for Wale, Waka Flocka, and Roscoe Dash together called No Hands, right? So obviously that's also somebody like Roscoe Dash's biggest record, you know? So to try to recreate some of that magic, I made sure that I got a fire Drumma Boy beat, and I collabed with Roscoe Dash on a song that we got together, along with a homie named Will Got the Juice. You know, it's all 3 of us, and it's a record that's going on my album, and I'm really excited for the world to hear that.
Y'all the reason my mother the proudest. All that pressure make diamonds, I'm smiling. Freshest dress with no effort, I'm styling. I'm dripping so hard I be drowning. I search hard for my purpose and find it. I went from having nobody around to constantly being surrounded. Got beautiful women from all over time calling me now to compound it. I like a mix, a little bit of that, and this, my bitch is compounded. I'ma get rich with the squad as long as God is my witness allows it. Look,
oh man, shout out my homegirl, man, Erica Mystery. You know, a lot of PR and a lot of PR work for me and drum and things like that. So she actually just hit me up the other day and was like, yo, do you want to do this interview, you know, with this station? And of course, you know, I'm a rapper, so I'm not turning down too many interviews. So.
What? She ain't bad enough. What's up, y'all? It's WQEB 97.3. We checking in right now with none other than Spark Dawg. We finally got him. Yes, in the Hood Dentist. So if you out on TikTok, make sure to tap in to the Hood Dentist on TikTok. If you on Instagram, tap in with us at, was it Spark Spark Dawg official?
It's Spark_A_Gram. Sparkogram.
Sparkogram, that's right. Sparkogram, you got Spark a lot, like all that.
I'm that tilted, I can't whistle. Woo. I said game, that member, shit ain't changed. That simple. We get your eyes on for the snake. Just get the fucking spoon for the pay some money. At the end of the
Right there's gonna go to verse 2.
Yeah. I gotta figure a part of first to go. Let me in word. Tell him to drag the other one in. So I can hear what I was saying, and I'm about that bitch. I'm gonna tweak that bitch.
Tell us about the project you're working on.
Man, it's my album. It's named after the city I'm from, kind of like in an acronym though. My city's Killeen, Texas, and it's spelled K-I-L-L like kill, and then E-E-N. So what I did was I took that, and I'm naming my album Kill space E.E.N. And it just basically stands for kill everything and everybody now. And that's kind of like the mind frame I put myself in when I go in that booth. It's like, I just feel like I'm blacking out and I'm gonna just kill this shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's more than just that, it's real deep with me, cause it's even like, you can't really tell today, but 9 times out of 10, I wear black every day like a funeral. You know what I mean? That's just like the space I put myself in musically. I feel like I'm just killing shit. I'm gonna kill the booth, I'm gonna kill the mic. I'm killing it when it comes to fashion. Like, I'm just, my mind frame, you know? It's like I just black out. And so my day one fans who've been following my music before signing with Drumma Boy, they'll know even my underground albums that I put out. Like a project called Black Roses and Closed Caskets, you know? Followed by another project called Funeral Music, you know? And then followed by another project called The Viewing, you know? So it's always been that dark theme with my music, you know? And yeah, kill everything and everybody now. It just made perfect sense with me being from Killeen. And that's how I put it together.
You found that don't work?
The shit we put together in.
Like, that was something you did later in 2018.
I found it just got me like.
You were saying I had to go way back.
Yeah, we just gotta get bro off of this.
Yeah.
Take Kid off there. That's the one I want T-Rail on, really.
Yeah.
Whichever one you on.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Make that red instead of green.
Show Your Spark with you and T Hood.
What did I call it? Light and Show Your Spark?
I think you called it Lighted.
I just put that on there. I found that too.
And then Daddy Got It with Caesar.
Lighted, yeah.
Daddy Got It.
Project. Okay, that's right there.
Too Good. That's the R&B joint I got called Too Good. I want that on there because I don't got enough of them.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too Good.
Drum is executive producing it, so he got the final say so on a lot of the stuff that's going on, but it's not exclusively produced by him. He's a cool dude, man. You know, he's open to me working with other beat makers and producers, especially people that I've been working with that helped me develop my sound before I even met him. You know, he's super open to that. So there's a lot of different production on there. But yeah, he's not the only one doing the beat stuff.
That's 2 different songs though?
No, it's the same song, but this is the original song I did the hook to.
Gotcha.
So if there's any vocals that we need to pull into the other one, I'll pull this into
Bentley Talk with your boy. The Bentley Talk joint.
True Cash.
Yeah, with True Cash. Life Support. Yeah, Life Support for sure. I acquitted. Trump back in office, wildin' since he been acquitted.
If you married to the game, you gotta be. The shit I speak, I did it. That's why the people feel.
When can we expect the album?
Honestly, I would love for it to come out around my birthday, which is April. I think that gives me enough time to really like lock in and get the word out that the album is done and ready to be released. I just never been the type of dude that just wanted to put an album out just because I can. If don't nobody know about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to flop. You know what I'm saying? So if not, I can just drop singles all the time, drop music videos and wait for something to go viral, you know? So it's not no pressure on me to put out no album, but I know Drum was saying he wanted something to drop like maybe around February, you know? But I'm gonna go to bat and I'm gonna, you know, and try to stretch it out as long as I can, because I feel like April will be a better day, because at least that way we'll be able to touch down at South by Southwest in March, like they do every year, and use that to promote the fact that my album drops the following month.
So one last thing from Spark Dawg here, what would you leave with?
Man, keep God first, man. Keep God first. Try to pray every day. At least that's what works for me. And if you're not in tune with what's called the law of attraction, I would advise everybody to look into that, man. It'll really teach you how to manifest and make your reality be what you really want it to be. You know, and an example of that is kind of how I was saying earlier, like about the glass, you know? I'm gonna never look at the glass as half empty if I could look at it as half full. Like, why would I look at it in a negative light when I could look at it in a positive? So just try to be optimistic, you know, and yeah, man, just be mindful of your thoughts. Like I say, the law of attraction, at least the principle behind it is your thoughts and the shit that you project in the universe is what you attract. So if you're constantly attracting positivity and good shit, that's what's gonna come back to you. And all I can say is it works for me. And once I learned that, my life has never been the same. So y'all heard it from me, man, the Hood Dentist.
Money coming in. It seemed like every time I spend, money come again. The date was April 26th.